nonsense going on in the evening time? What? Because I want to play more of this game, but I don't want to leave you guys behind. Also, Sarah is out to eat with the girls. This may be a short stream because as soon as she gets home, we're gonna play Borderlands 3 Season Pass 2. What? What am I doing? I don't know. Okay. Sorry, I don't know what's wrong with me. Okay, so we need to travel here, I suppose. Left the door open because of little tiny Batman. Little tiny Batman. Let's see if that brings him in. Oh, here he comes. Look at that. Hey, buddy, how you doing? How you doing? You want to come up here? You want to come up? Want to come up? Come up. Yeah, come on. Yeah, good boy. Hey, it's a little tiny Batman. Yeah, show Batman. Hey, bud. There he is. Little tiny Batman. Good boy. Good boy, bud. How's it going, SoCal Maverick? How are you? He's a little tiny Batman. Little tiny Batman. This isn't even going to be me playing the game. I'm just going to be singing to my dog all night. Little tiny Batman. Can I have a kiss? Can I have a kiss? Can I have a kiss? No? Okay. Can I have a kiss? What's going on, SoCal? How are you? It's little tiny Batman. Good, thank you. When did you start this game? I started earlier today, so we're about 5 hours into it. And I want to go over there. So maybe I shouldn't jump in the water. Holla! Oh. Hey, bud. Good boy. Little tiny Batman. Batman. Here's what's crazy, though, you guys. I haven't even seen the opening title sequence yet. Maybe there isn't one, but usually in a lot of Assassin's Creed games, you play for a long time before you even see the words Assassin's Creed. And I haven't seen it yet. So we are not very far into this game, even though we've played for about 5 hours, 5-ish hours, I suppose. Fanaraki Summit. The Fanaraki Summit. It's where you go if you want to do something. What? Oh, this is 1,200. This thing is 600 meters away. That is 1,200. Holy schmergolies. You're watching Huluweem. I have no idea what Huluweem is, or Huluweem. Even after you've corrected the spelling, I still have no idea what Huluweem is. Get down if you want. Get down. Good job, bud. Good job, little Batman. He might go onto his dog bed, which is right there behind me. Snap, what am I doing? So yeah, this could be a short stream, because as soon as Sarah gets home, she is gonna flip out when I tell her, guess what? The Borderlands 3 Season Pass 2 came out today. She has been waiting for / asking me about this for I don't know how long. And every night I've felt bad that I had to say, no, it's not out yet. And tonight, I get to say, yeah, guess what? We're shooting people tonight, baby. Hey, Ed, it's nice to get off work and see you're still streaming. Hey, Hyrule, how are you? I stopped for a couple of hours, ate way too much pizza, and I'm back again until Sarah gets home. Looks like Red Dead Viking Edition. I know, right, Average Joe? Speaking of which, what am I doing? Walking like a peon. Like a peasant. Let's go, horse. All-nighter of Borderlands with the wife sounds awesome, right? Why I didn't think of this earlier, I don't have any idea. But now I can trot on the horse. I can chat with you guys. See how your day was. How was your Tuesday? Game Pass just dumped a bunch of games free on the Xbox. So if you didn't have anything to play before, you do now. Is there any way to eat pizza but eat way too... apparently not. Apparently not. And here's what's crazy. Because I always feel guilty ordering just a small pizza for delivery, I always throw in chicken wings to try to up the price because I feel bad for only spending $10 and making them deliver. So then I always add chicken wings because I feel guilty, and then I eat some of those, and then it's way too much. I don't know what's wrong with me anymore. Wait a second. What's that over there? Are we heading toward it? Wait a second, horse. Let's go over here. I want to see what this is. All right, horse, you wait here. I'll be right back. I may need to murder people.
This is heavily guarded.
Oh, good. Heavily guarded? Awesome. I have a new power that I don't know how to use yet. And I should test it out. Awesome. Come on back. I'm with you there. Did you do the same thing? Oh, now you're hiding in there like a little chicken? I will shoot you, sir. That's why you don't hide from Eduardo. Yay! Oh no, oh no! Oh, gosh. It's alright, it's alright. We're going in and we're getting this gold, you guys. And we're getting my arrows back. Hello? So, speaking of that voice that I just used, saying hello, but I use my kids as an excuse to order way too much so I have leftovers. Oh, yep. A friend of mine named Ed that I went to college with was in the news racket for a while. He was a news anchor in Oklahoma City for some time. And what would happen is the news stations would get like the feeds from the White House and what have you. And this was before like the internet was what it was. Otherwise, I'm sure it would be on there. And he would get, you could see the feeds before and after the press conferences. But of course, all we, the general public, saw were the press conferences. And apparently he loves telling the story where Ronald Reagan was at a press conference somewhere, some sort of meeting somewhere. It wasn't the White House. It was somewhere he was a guest at. And the feed cut, and apparently they had like fancy pens there for them to use and sign whatever documents. And I guess the feed cut, and then you heard Reagan take the pen, hold it up and go, "Can we keep these?" and put it in his pocket. So we say that all the time. Can we keep these? What? Surprise! Huh? I guess I murdered him. The camera's like, I'd rather have you look at this door. So in case your kids are watching, it's totally fine because we obviously have the door cam on and the ghost shield. Whoa! Hover shield. Hover. Hover. Okay. Oh, nope, it's still going. Oh, snap. Whoa! What? Still assassinating Ed? Floor is lava is kind of weird. Oh, is it, I'm not still assassinating, but I am assassinating again. You won't find that in the history books. That's right. Teacher didn't tell you. Wait, who's over here? Oh, wait, let's use this. Let's try this one. Oh, man. What a dumb special move that is. Oh, and I'm just using this thing, too. This is new. What? This thing is so stupid. Time out. I'm getting rid of that dumb thing. 5 hydrates for the ninja. 1. I am getting rid of that thing. That is a stupid. Wait. What is up with this dumb thing? Holy schmergolies. Oh, can I not equip it because I'm in the middle of a battle? Alright, whatever. I just made hydrate out of stock. Nice. 2. Alright, can I change my weapons now, please? Because that thing is hot garbage. There we go. There we go. A 3. All right, I'm gonna need some berries and fruits. Berries. A 4. A 5. I feel like I heard more things tingle, but I don't see any tingles around. You know? What? Alright. Alright, where's my horse? We're going here. Track. Horse? What? I'm not available. Oh, I think Sarah's here. Oh, this stream is about to be real short, man. There you go. Come on, horse. Nope. That's the wrong button. Square. And triangle. When do you get to the part where you get to dual wield axes? I guess whenever you find a dual wield weapon, it did say in like the tutorial, your main weapon goes in this hand, your secondary goes in this, and then if you have a dual wield weapon, it takes up both hands, but we haven't found one yet, so. Harder challenges in the world can be encountered. Alright. But we haven't found any yet, Nick. We have found one that takes, it was like a big battle axe that takes both hands, but not like dual wielding. It was just a weapon that took 2 hands. What's going on here? Children. Children, whatever. I'm not helping them. What's wrong with me, man? What's wrong with me? I don't know. Trinidad. Nope. Alrekstad. Okay. The Bone Biter? It was the Bone Biter, yeah. It was the Bone Biter. Or as I would say when I was younger, the Bone Biter. There's a book. Nope, nope. Get off the horse, get off the horse. Nope, nope, we're getting a book. How do I get in there? Darn it, I need in there so badly. Who will let me in? Here's something to read. Muddy half-eaten note. The pigs got loose in the house, and now the cellar key is gone. It's your turn to dig through their crap. Oh no, we have to dig through pig. Piggies. Piggies. There it is. There's the key right there. Excuse me, piggy. Nice. All right. That was way easier than I thought it was going to be, I gotta tell you. Where's the door to the cellar, dear Liza, dear Liza? There's a door to the cellar, dear Liza, dear Liza. There's a door to the cellar, dear Liza. A door. What? Rations are full. You're full of it. Lying to me. Oh, wait. Here we go. Yes, sir. That's how you get in, boys. And gorillas, as my dad used to say. What's up, boys and gorillas? And I think kids laughed at that once, and he said it then for the rest of our lives. Just saying, man. Mallrat, I love you. I am back. I wanted to play more of this, but I didn't want to leave anybody behind. And Mallrat, holy crap, I turned on the Xbox, and do we not have a whole slew of new games, or what? On Game Pass? They just vomited every EA game in the world. Holy smokes. And maybe they didn't just do it, but I just saw it. I just found it. The pillaging goes well. I'm in the cellar. And I have a new ability. What is this? Rage didn't... Ooh, it's a ranged one. All right. Game Pass is nuts now. Is that what they were referring to with the... I think everybody thought that Disney Plus was going to go to Game Pass because they teased kind of like the Mandalorian photo. Is that what they were talking about? Is that now that Battlefront and I think Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order is on there now? Hold R2 to mark sighted enemies. Released to let fly a deadly volley of arrows. That's dumb. EA Play went live today for Game Pass. I guess that'll go there. I don't quite know what to do with it, but there we go. I don't feel like anything is as good as the massive crazy axe throw that I've got. That's pretty cool. I mean, what a way to celebrate the new Xbox Series X/S/whatever it's called, huh? And good for us that don't have it. We still get to play a bunch of free games again. But, yeah, so I guess there's no more need for EA. You guys can save a few bucks there if that's something you did. You get a free month of Disney Plus with Game Pass Ultimate now. Oh, is that what it was? Okay. That's it. I was really hoping Game Pass was going to be included so I could cancel my Disney Plus and then sign up again. Disney Plus has a partnership and can get a free month of... Okay, yep. Hello, horse. Oh, another drinking game, huh? Well, grab your White Claws, kids, because it's time to play a drinking game. So yeah, as soon as Sarah gets home, this stream will end because we are going to play some Borderlands. Season Pass 2 came out today. Hi.
Shall we lock horns? Sink it faster than me. You are the winner.
All right, Norseman. I love that he's not a Norseman. He's a Norseman. Let's drink.
Let's see your silver. What's a drinking game without a prize?
Oh, we're going for money? Medium bet.
You're on.
Medium bet.
Man your horn.
Yes, strong with...
Man your horn.
Step closer, seal face.
Cheers, Pierce. You haven't goofed up yet.
Staggering already.
Oh, suck up! Now we get to the balancing part, I think, which is what can be a little tricky. Oh, I went the wrong way, darn it. Oh, gosh. I gagged. I was never at a party like this in college. Because, you know. That was a good boy. Oh, darn it. Oh, we're killing this dude. We got this guy. Yeah! Na 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 Norseman. I am the Norseman, and I won 300 silver. Blech. Blend in. Okay, I'm done. I gotta go in here. I'm so drunk. I gotta go in here. Sorry. Yelling for no reason. Hey, how is the sound, by the way? Is the sound on the stream choppy? Please let me know if it is.
You have just won your heart's desire, Eivor. Yet by the look on your face, you have lost your will to live.
Gorm is here with the last of his men. Why does that troll dare to show his face?
Leave it for another day. We are here under Harald's truce, and Gorm is too weak to try anything bold.
Sweet, thank you, SoCal. Yeah, I'm trying a different Viking-themed display this time. We had troubles earlier.
Not tonight, Eivor. Leave it.
I've never been drunk. I've had like 2 White Claws and gotten sleepy and gone to bed. And then on our honeymoon, Sarah and I each had a White Russian each, and we got sleepy and went to bed.
I will find escort him to the Longhouse.
But I've never been drunk. I'm such a lightweight that I just get tired after a drink, and I just go to bed. I'm a party animal.
Fight them well.
He will heal, but never fully recover. It is fortunate that you were able to succeed where he failed.
My resolve was strong.
When you slew
Sarah and I have often talked about, because she's never been drunk either,
on him, silver,
just taking a weekend
palm, bearing the symbol
and both getting drunk and just filming ourselves and seeing how I think we would both get sleepy.
I know where Gorm is camped. If you wish to
Wish
see
you could
him
say the
without
same.
anyone the wiser, there is a trick I can teach you.
Already looking for another.
I'm down for a trick.
All right, I'll bite.
Use your cloak
What
to
do I do?
obscure your face. Blend into the crowd. Divert attention. Hide in plain sight.
You want me to join your brotherhood?
A gift of knowledge from a man I hardly know. Is this your way of asking me to join your brotherhood?
Not at all. So long as men and women fight to secure honor and freedom, their allegiance hardly matters to me.
I suppose there's no shame in using deception when honor is at stake. And Gorm is a stain on that honor.
Then let's see what can be done to
I don't know that I would enjoy the feeling. I do enjoy a few drinks now and again, says Nick. Yeah, I think we're it's not so much the feeling we want, but we just want to know what kind of drunk we would be.
before you step into his camp.
Sarah tends to get when she has like a big margarita, she gets very emotional as far as like when she would have Zumbathons, then all the girls would go out after for drinks and dinner. And Sarah would always get a big margarita, and she would always end up talking about how much she's... This sounds braggy, but this is just... She would always end up talking about how much she loves me and crying. So that's our joke. She's like, if I was drunk, I'd probably just tell you how much I love you and start crying.
To put up your hood for the trick to work.
Well, Badur.
Gorm is there, in the camp ahead.
Enter Gorm's cabin. All right. Cloak. Oh, wait, no. Cloak. I had it on, I guess. I just wanted to make sure. distrust area.
What were you thinking? Drinking mead on an...
This is PS4 Valhalla, yeah, so I'm excited to see what happens
You
on
have to eat
PS5
something
Valhalla.
For drinking that much. How does that go? Eat before me. I have some nail meat.
What?
Throw the dog off stride.
Hey, good job, Cloak.
Keep the rat guessing.
Stun attack. Stun attack. Hey, I'm getting good at these.
Let's stretch the knee thing.
Stun attack. Did I get something to improve the stun attacks? Because all of a sudden I'm really good at it. Oh, never mind. Never mind.
Fight smart. Use your glimmer.
Blade! Nithinger!
Blade! I took them all out with those stun attacks. Come on, man. I mean, who needs a cloak when I got skills with a Z?
Evil.
You Arker shit! Take up your weapon and follow me beyond these walls. Let Odin's favor land where it may.
You dare not break the king's peace here. So fuck
What?
you and your god talk. What say you to that?
Your name is Gorm.
You are all subject to King Harald's truce. Break his peace and you will be cast out of Alrikstad.
I'll give you no trouble. You were shed into this world without honor, Gorm, and you will leave as a turd, dumped into hell's deepest ditch.
What?
Keep crowing, Eivor. You only make yourself an easier target.
Caw. What? Old Man Guido subscribed to Tier 1 for 11 months. Dang! Thank you so much, Old Man Guido. Can we get some hype in the channel for Old Man Guido? Return to Sigurd.
Nei, án jarnar. Grasvættir sá aftur og frjóminni þeirra máttu.
Doing well, man. How are you? The all thing is getting underway. The all thing? What? Sounds like something made up. It has a lot of stuff. It's like the all thing. Wait, how far away is this? 33 meters? Where is it? Oh, it's up in the tree. What is it? Guido, how's your Ghost of Tsushima going? Oh, I gotta catch it. I gotta catch it. What is this, freaking concrete genie? I hate catching things, chasing things, trying to do parkour in these games. I hate it so much. Man, it's so good I can see how you get lost in it, right? I collect you. A tattoo design. Oh, that's it. I ran all the way over here. I got a back tattoo. What is this, spring break in Valhalla? A freaking back tattoo? And nice, I have heard this Creed game is actually one of the better ones. I'm really enjoying it. I'm having a good time with it so far. Man, once the Assassin's Creediness of it picked up, woo, it's off to the races, man. Oh, snap.
You're dead!
I'll kill you!
Oh, they are out of my league.
I'll take point!
Let's do this. Oh. Snap. I should just go inside. Sorry. I must be anonymous. Oh, no. Okay, I'm gonna go in here. I gotta be anonymous. Sorry. Why can I not turn my camera around? Look at me. I can't turn my camera behind me. What the heck, man? Okay, I gotta be anonymous. Darn it. No! Berries and berries. Oh, lock off. Oh, yeah, turn the R3 off. That's what it is. I am about 5.5 hours in.
Right?
No, I'll be back later, you guys. I gotta be anonymous. Sorry. Darn it. Am I anonymous? I did not realize that was the thing.
Eyes open, just in case.
You can take them, Ed. I don't think I can. Whoa!
Nothing. Not a thing.
All right.
Such coward.
I'm anonymous. Right? Am I not? Oh, I'm not. I am not anonymous. Stop locking on. Oh, I don't like this lock on. Can I turn that off? I do not like the lock on. Yeah, let's turn that off. I kept accidentally locking on because I don't realize I push in R3. It's kind of like I had to turn off the photo mode because you press in R3 to scan the area. You press in L3 to sprint. But every time I would try to sprint and scan the area, photo mode is L3 and R3 together. So I just had to turn off the photo mode. I got to turn off the lock on as well. Because that was, that's what, I couldn't figure out why I couldn't turn the camera around and just run. That was why. All right. Now we know. All right. Options. Controls. Crouch, aim. Can I just turn off lock on? Photo mode off. Screen shake. Combat, aim assist, stealth. Ooh, snap. Maybe I can't. Target lock. Off! That's just the HUD, though. I want to actually turn off target locking. Hide the locked target reticles. Yeah, I don't want to do that. I want to turn off target lock. Is that under controls? Aim action. Customize controls. Focus camera. Can I turn this off? Oh, snap. I did not mean to make it circle. Oops. Default. I guess we'll keep it. Doggone it. That's alright. I'm cloaked now, right? Wait, where is Sigurd? Did I just go the wrong way, maybe? Like, is he not even in here? He might not even be in here. I don't think he's in here. He's definitely in there. All right. All right, let's try this again. Let's be cool. We're gonna be like three little Fonzies. And what's Fonzie? That's right. Hey, Robin, what's going on? I hope you're doing well, Robin. I hope you're feeling better. Thank you for stopping in. It's good to see you. Always good to see you. That guy's... I love that that guy's health is still down from when I stabbed him earlier. Sucker. All right. There we go. Jeesh.
Tell me Gorm still lives, Eivor.
It pains me to say. He does.
Thank you. His day will come. Oh, gods. I hate long speeches.
Only when you're not giving them.
Many of you knew my father, Halfdan the Black. A great man who achieved great things.
They buried Halfdan's leg near our temple. The crops have never grown taller.
They buried his arse near ours, and we get nothing but a muddy river.
I dream of something greater. A vast kingdom of warriors in numbers the world has never seen. United under one king, one rule. Too much blood has been spilled fighting one another. Today, we unify. And turn our blades outward to conquer new lands. And who better to lead us to glory than me? I was blooded before the age of 10, and I led the greatest army Norway has ever seen. But they say a wise king seeks honest counsel, so I ask, who among you rejects this new arrangement?
I am not your enemy, King Harald, but I will not be your subject. Tomorrow we sail for greener shores, and so my kingdom is yours.
This saddens me, noble Hjor. And does your wife agree? Is she not tired of limping ever westward?
My husband and I are as one in this, Lord. We do not limp together, we fly.
I'm sad to lose a woman of your spirit, Ljuvina. But I hold no grudge. May the fates grant you good luck.
My king, I offer you my axe and my oath. Ironclad.
And my ox! Sorry.
Gorm Kjotveson, you dare show your face in this hall. Did not King Styrbjörn and his son Sigurd rid our lands of your foulness?
The Raven clan dishonored me, great king. They poisoned my father, Kjotve. They made a mockery of his honorable death.
Backrout, you lie!
Hold, Eivor. Let it play out.
This is a serious charge, Gorm, and a false one at that. My uncle saw your father die. Eivor Wolf-Kissed, you are Kjotve's slayer. This man has slandered your clan. What shall I do with him?
Robin gets it. Kill him, banish him, kill him. Kill him!
I would send him to hell, as I did his father.
Understandable. But a quick death is too good for a Draugr like him.
Ghoul.
Gorm, I name you Worm and call you exiled. Leave these lands by the next full moon, or I will feed you to the crows myself.
Hat worm.
King Harold, may I speak?
The floor is yours, King Styrbjörn.
My people have held our land since the days when Odin himself walked among us. My kingdom is humble, but we have paid for it in blood. Our victory over Kjotve is proof that we will not lay down without a fight. All here have buried friends, brothers and sisters, sons and daughters. And I, for one, have had my fill of death. Let those who seek war look beyond our shores. If King Harold brings peace, then I am happy to bend my knee to him.
What? What in hell's name are you doing, father?
Securing a lasting peace, Sigurd. Our days of fighting are finished.
You said nothing of this to me. Not a word. And I will not yield a title that should be mine by right.
Then war will continue. Men will die, villages will burn, you foolish boy. This
Yeah, you
is
foolish
our
boy.
only way towards true peace.
You will die a thrall. You drink-addled cow. Alone and toothless in a bed of straw.
Forgive my son. He is ruled by his emotions.
I take no offense, Styrbjörn Jarl, and I thank you for your fealty. It is natural to fear change, to resist it. But all things change and all things end. The lessons of Ragnarok are clear. We will speak again soon.
Ooh.
That was an ambush, Lord. Did you know of Styrbjörn's plans?
For some days, yes, I did. But it was not at my urging. It was his decision alone. Do you dream of a glorious future, Eivor? A warrior like you would be a boon to my clan.
I am bound to Sigurd.
My fate is tied to my brothers. Where Sigurd goes, I follow.
I wish I understood you better. For those I do not understand, I do not trust, and I cannot stomach a lack of
I think that conversation went well,
Nothing
right,
to
Robin?
fear from me, King Harald. My loyalty lies with my brother Sigurd, and I bear you no ill will.
Then know that if you stay in Norway, both you and your brother must serve under me.
What?
Take tomorrow to think on this. But let us leave these matters for another time. Tonight, we will eat and drink like gods and wake in a kingdom made new.
I ain't doing that. Nah, man, come on. The next day, no. Nah, man. I'm my own woman. Telling you. What's going to be nice is that on Friday, hopefully, fingers crossed, we'll be playing this on the PS5, and these cutscenes will have like a pretty quick day-to-day comparison of how quickly these, how much faster these cutscenes are. Speaking of which, did my PlayStation 5 get mailed out yet? No. No, it did not. You're a strong, independent woman, Ed. Thank you, Robin. I'm trying. Doggone it. I'm trying. Doggone it. Birthrights. My Xbox came in yesterday. Nice! Yeah, it's been really cool seeing everybody get all set up and hear reports of how quickly it goes. Vicky was talking about playing Watch Dogs Legion and how fast the loading screens are. It's been pretty awesome to hear. Wait, what's in my inventory? Oh, yeah, who cares about all this crap? Oh, wait, I have a new rune. Weapon rune. +3 stun, +2 heavy resistance. Let's look at all this. Get rid of all these new indicators. Here we go. What quest am I doing? Birthrights. Young King Harold summons the Norway clans to an Althing in Ulrikstad. Yeah, we did that. Oh, quest completed. Patience, Edward. Jeez. Skill point. Alrighty, here we go. The seas of fate. What skill am I going for, by the way? I forget what skill I'm going for. Let's do some stealth damage. Let's work on this for the... Wait, what were we doing up here? I forget. Way of the... Oh, that's what I'm wearing. So might as well... That'll be nice. Oh, snap. I really want to stealth attack those guys. Instead, I'll pick berries. Berries! Find and speak to Sigurd. Aha.
I don't like the way those soldiers watch me.
I find it
He will
flattering.
marry you and carry you off to the capital.
Oh.
Would
He
he?
would take his pleasure and move on, you moonlight magpie, leaving you with another soldier.
Hey, thanks for the lurk, Zoltar. Sigurd. Oh, what is this?
Harald's colors. Already.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. What? Wait. Come on, man.
Two days ago, we rid this land of Kjotve and his dogs. Yet today, we do not celebrate. Today we cower under a cloud of fear. But it need not be like this. We are not the heel-trodden subjects of a boy king. We are the Raven clan. Our destiny is our own.
Did you know about your father's oath to Harold?
I did not. And for that my anger burns hotter than any man's here. But I will not let that drive me into despair. We cannot stay in Norway. Not under Harald's boot. Not without fueling more war. So we push forward. To newer lands. To England. And there make a new home. A kingdom of our own.
The sons of Ragnar Lothbrok have been in England 8 winters already. Is there any land left for a clan of our size?
More than enough, wife. Of the 4 kingdoms of England, only one is truly pacified.
I have no desire to wear Harald's leash. I like this idea.
A saga for the ages, I agree.
Hey, Gio, how are you, man?
Resources to build ourselves a new home.
Hey, thanks for the host.
Taken from Kjotve's raid would suffice.
No. That belongs to my father, as a fair compensation.
Thanks, Gio.
In England, we must start anew.
You would start us with nothing? In a land we do not know? Among people who hate us?
Kjotve's riches would go some way to easing our passage, Sigurd. I bested him. It is within my rights to claim his goods.
Our leaving must not be an assault on my father. It is a time of renewal for us.
Let's go to England. I mean, we were just there with Watch Dogs. We know the place. Let's do it.
If we go, we will need all the help we can get. I say we take Kjotve's spoils for our own.
I abhor such theft. But if this is what it takes to sway you to my cause, I accept.
Styrbjörn will prosper by the generosity of his new king. Kjotve's goods belong to us.
To England, then, before the day is out. Pack what you need, but no more than that.
And tighten your lips. The last thing we need is the attention of Harald's troops.
Harald. I don't know how you say that properly. Harald. Ooh, what's up, cedar woman?
How much did you hear?
Enough. A new path is revealed, and your journey will be challenging.
Will you not join us?
For my mother's sake, I cannot. But our threads will cross again before the final day.
If we get there and it's the Watch Dogs universe,
farewell.
I'll be so happy, Hyrule. I'll be like, what? Speak to Sigurd at the docks. Are we not in... This is the area where we first started at. I don't get why there are people... All of a sudden, there are... Oh my gosh, stop putting this here. I don't care about this. Yes, I'm sure I want to hide it. I never want to see it again. I don't know why there are guys here that are like enemies that can beat me up. Like this is... I thought this was our place. They can teach the Vikings how to hack drones. Exactly, man. Oops. Hey, do you have anything new that I should know of?
How can I help?
Let me see your shop. Can you make my shield better? I have 3, and it costs 3. Or I can upgrade the bracers once, the helmet once, and the cloak once, and get 3 new rune slots. What about my breeches? Oh, let's definitely do my armor. Okay. Oh, well. Okay, that. And then I feel like my helmet needs... Let's see. 20... 18 to 8, wait. So all this does is add a rune slot. This doesn't really change. I thought it doesn't change how strong it is. It just adds a rune slot. Ooh, all right. Let's do my breeches. Superior pants. I don't know why I'm doing this when I'll probably find better stuff out there in the world. That's kind of usually how Assassin's Creed goes.
Do you need anything else?
I don't think so.
I will free you from this bond.
And I will be ready when you need me.
All right, so... In my... Oh my gosh, stop showing me Ahmed Sami's photo. It's got 13,000 likes. You know what? I hate it. I want to hide it forever. Ubisoft. I don't want to see it anymore. I don't need people's photos plastered all over my map. What the heck, man? Sick of it. I'm so angry about that. All right, so... runes... Rune of Resistance. Runes. Oh, this is already used. All right. Never mind. Just need to look at it. Can I break this down or something? No, I can't, like, but break it down. Darn it. There we go. Okay, I feel like I need to go to the shop, but I don't remember where it is. And if it's not on the way there, then tough luck to me. Okay, no, here it is. All right.
Good day.
What are you doing, Norse woman? I went to sell my trinkets.
I have use for this.
Oh, darn. I got out of that. I got out of that real fast. Let's leave.
I have to go. See you soon.
Bye. 100 silver for that. Alrighty. Let's go, everybody. We're going to London, everyone. We're going to England. It's been great knowing you all. Can I come back and get all the stuff here that I didn't get the first time?
Eivor, the wind favors us. We should set sail without delay.
Then we should set sail.
Packing. Well done.
The dream of new lands is a powerful lure.
As is the promise of glory.
Boy, that's so Cassandra.
So beloved a home. There is a sadness to it.
Having doubts?
No, not at all. The die is cast.
Then let fate guide our journey. Are you ready?
Yeah, it's time to go.
I am ready. Let us take to the water and leave unbothered while we have the chance.
That chance is past. Look.
Fate flies on swifter wings than we.
King
What am I looking at?
Sigurd, what is this assembly? What are you planning?
An exit, father. As graceful as I can. For if I cannot be king in the land of my birth, I will start a new saga. In England.
Nonsense. Your place is here, son, at my side. There will be other victories soon. Other glories.
My choice is made, father. Do not hope otherwise. There's nothing for me here. I must go make my name in the world.
I don't feel good about this.
And you have plundered Fornburg's resources, I see. You leave nothing behind but your honor.
You left me no choice. I entered the Alving a prince. I left the son of a Jarl.
There are always choices, Sigurd. I will not stand between you and yours, but I do not accept it. 17 winters ago, I opened my door to you, Eivor. And now, your only thanks is to rob me? I should have left you to the wolves.
Sad old elk. Do not carry his words with you to England. He brought this day upon himself.
I know.
Sad old elk. Ooh, we got 600 supplies and 20 raw materials. Let's go. Sit.
A time for tears
Nice.
is over, you weeping sacks of wool. Put some muscle into those pools.
Ration your strength, dog. We have an ocean to cross.
An ocean in that thing? That's crazy.
What's our course?
The sons of Ragnar established a settlement near the coast. We set sail for that.
I can't even imagine, dude.
Sing a song to lift our hoop.
To rouse the gods! Inspire a mighty fart from Thor to speed us on our way!
What?
An ocean lies before us, Eivor. And on its far side, a new kingdom waits.
You know England well from your travels.
I spent a season in their kingdom of Mercia. A temperate land, lush and wild. By now, the sons of Ragnar will have claimed its heart.
Do we mean to join their army?
They will join ours. In time, all of England will know of Raven Clan and the glory we brought to that fractured land, so to England, glory and destiny!
To England!
To England! For Valhalla!
Oh, snap! I gotta save that screenshot. There we go. Oh, you know what? Let's send it to Sarah. I'll save it for later. Wow, what is this? 6 hours into the game, and we get the opening, the credits, the opening credits. Snap! Wow. What an opening! Oh, Animus. You called it. I'm telling you, man. Telling you. Alright, we're gonna... The more I play Assassin's Creed, and the more I went back and played the first ones, the more I kind of don't mind the Animus now. I kind of like the idea of the Animus. I know a lot of people... When I first started playing, I didn't really understand it, so I was kind of over it. But I like it now. That's weird, right? The future. Oh good, I made it just in time for the start of the game. Exactly, Shaw. Welcome in. Moo milk. Alright.
In a lecture at the University of Cambridge, Dr. Circa told a worried audience that scientists have few answers for them.
Since the mass coronal ejection of 2012, the strength of the Earth's magnetic field has increased by a factor of 50,000. This has resulted in huge disturbances in radio and satellite communications, dangerous bands of radiation around the poles, and as we can all see from our window, an aurora borealis that never burns away. Unfortunately, we are stumped as to why this is happening, and if we cannot find an answer soon, it may change the way we live, the way we communicate, even the way we evolve forever.
Dr. Circa went on to say,
"Bought you more electrolytes? Oh, new and improved citrus flavor."
Thanks, Sean.
How do we fix this? How are you the key to everything? You're a long way from home, Eivor.
Oh, Eivor died? What? Someone in the Vikings world isn't alive anymore? Darn it! Well, now I'm sad. Focus.
It's beautiful. But it's not normal.
What is it? Oh, wow. Look at that. Huh. gotta run all over the place, you guys. Oh, I can't jump rocks? I guess I'm not an assassin. That makes sense. I'm not here to sit. I'm here for adventure. Maine. Really?
I'm not going anywhere. Not yet.
Looks like they're actually going to do something with the present day storyline again. It looks like it, yeah. Oh. I kind of missed that.
Another satellite. Damn.
It's cool that we didn't hear anything.
Probably bought this in a coffee shop somewhere in Concord.
Coffee. This is on the PS4, Shanier. And then hopefully, if everything goes as planned with Amazon, we'll have the PS5 on Thursday. The stream will be a couple hours late, and then we'll get to compare the two. And I can't... Oh, why would I be able to go in that? It's a door. Come on, man. What is this?
Would love to play around, but I have bigger things on my mind.
Well, aren't I just important?
Did you get my tea?
Nope, I'm gonna go poop.
I'd rather walk into town than use this.
Oh, okay. Never mind. What are they doing? Are they kissing in there? What's going on? All right.
Some quality stuff here.
Oh, mint tea is not actually tea, Bex. It's an infusion. It's really just dirty, minty water.
I don't care what you call it, Sean. Did you buy any?
Of course I did, love.
That mug is huge, and I love it.
Sorry about pulling you out. The generator was sputtering.
That's fine. I needed air.
How is the Animus data stream? Comfortable?
Felt pretty stable after a while.
Good. Just give me a sec, and you can jump back in.
Another satellite came down. Did you see?
I did. One of Abstergo's.
That's good.
Well, most of North America just lost its GPS service, so depends what you mean by good, really.
Right. Even when we win, we lose.
Okay, we're all set. Whenever you're ready, you can jump back in.
You mind if I put some music on?
Go for it.
Cool.
I can't do anything else. Just have to stand here and bop along. There we go.
Hello, Layla.
Sean, what do you make of the grave out there?
Well, it overturns a few hundred years of scholarship about the first Europeans to set foot in North America. Apart from that, it's just a bunch of muddy bones, isn't it?
Can we talk about this thing on my neck for a second?
Ah, the mood stabilizer. Yes.
It's not harmful, is it? I mean, I feel good, but I want to make sure there's no side effects.
There shouldn't be. It's only blocking outside signals, a passive effect, so the staff doesn't, you know, mess with you.
Sean, what happened last year, I had no control over that. I tried to resist.
I understand. And your old team, maybe they don't. But we've seen that sort of thing before. Still, if you want to work with us and get to the bottom of why the world is about to end for the second time in 8 years, then you wear that thing until we say otherwise. William's orders.
I know. It's not a problem.
It's just a few more weeks, yeah? Just until we figure this out.
You're right. I know you're right. Sean has been busy.
An audio fragment sent from an unknown location to our encrypted servers. Nothing was stolen, nothing corrupted, just a quick deposit and gone. We got lucky this time. So what is it? A cryptic sound file, voice unknown, with a signal beneath it. The signal was a code. Led us to a precise spot here in New England. We dug, and good lord, we struck gold. Well, silver, dominant currency in the Dark Ages. Point is, it was a grave site. A Norse warrior dating to the late 9th century, early 10th century AD, a few centuries before the earliest known settlements. This is big news if we have it right. Questions remain. How did these bones get here? And why? That's enough of that.
Please enjoy your stay. Remember, all the garbage must be packed out, and please water the plants once a day. Yeah, I won't remember that.
Right?
You gonna put this in the fridge, Sean?
Of course. In half a minute.
Remember, tomatoes go on the counter, not the fridge.
Right?
That's quite nice. Soothing.
Is that from the first Assassin's Creed?
Let's have a look.
Oh, snap, let's find some Easter eggs. First of all, what's in the trash? Monsieur and Madame Bible. My name is Layla Hassan. I was a friend and colleague of Victoria's, both at Abstergo and in our subsequent freelance careers. And all the time I knew and worked with your daughter, I was always struck by her limitless intelligence, her humor, and her ability to focus, even in times of great stress. She was an inspiration, not just to me, but to all those who worked with her. I'm writing to you now with the hope of shedding some light on the circumstances of her death. I realize it must be strange to receive a letter out of the blue from someone whose name you've probably never heard, offering to explain the tragic loss of one so dear. But if you'll allow me, I will try. I was with your daughter in the moments leading up to the unfortunate incident that took her life. In fact, I'm partly to blame for... I love backstory. File corrupted. Ah. Let's check the mailbox. What order am I supposed to read these in? Like, is the earliest one at the bottom, or... No. I don't have COVID, no, and I'm well isolated. It's just the three of us traveling together, staying out of sight. Thanks for clearing that up in such profound detail. I'm sure I'll sleep soundly now. They put COVID in this thing? What? Timely. Timely. Let's just save the screenshot. I'll upload it in a bit. Offline. From Rami to Layla. I don't like the sound of any of this, Layla, and I don't like where this is leading. Not using phones is not the right way to ease my mind. You have my number. I suggest you call it. And no, I won't say hello to our parents for you because doing so would bury me in questions I cannot answer. And to tell Father that you no longer work for Abstergo would break his heart. That's all he ever talks about, how his daughter's on the cutting edge of neuroscience. Man doesn't understand the first thing about what you do or did, and he's still proud. I will not be the one to disappoint him. Is it COVID? Is that why you're being cagey? Something else? Call him, call me, and stop this insane game of hide and seek. I just want to know that you're safe. Ram. Game of the year now, says Hyrule Reaper. Rami, forgive the short email. I wanted to call, but I'm not using phones right now, and my time's limited. I'm still recovering from my trip. Things got out of hand, and nothing went as expected. People got hurt. I told you it was for research, and it was, but not for... I'm going to guess Abstergo. The truth is, I haven't worked for them for a few years. It's a long story, and I won't bother you with the details, but it wasn't for me. Leave it at that. The group I'm with now, I can't explain, not over email, but they show me things, given me opportunities, and open my eyes to a broader view. But not without cost. In fact, I screwed up last year. Bad. More than once, and I need to make it right. I know all this sounds cryptic, but it is. But I'm not in danger, not in the way you might think. If I'm being vague, it's because I need to be. I don't want any data sniffers picking up on keywords that might raise alarms. Do I sound paranoid? A little? Here's the point. Don't worry about me. I'm with a couple of people who I trust now. They've been at this a lot longer than I have, and they're going to see me through this. I promise. This time next year, things will be better. The skies will be clear, the earthquakes will stop, and we'll celebrate Ramadan together. It'll be just like the 90s all over again. Tell Mama and Baba I miss them, and that I'm doing fine. You thought I was mad the way I was reading it? So let's start from the bottom up. To Layla, from an unknown sender. You have a gift and a curse, the gift of old blood, the curse of not understanding it. We can help if you help us. What you did is not your fault, but you must take responsibility for it. Otherwise, nothing gets done. One of us will contact you. If you miss us, you miss your chance. She responds, who the freak is this? Would your favorite baseball team happen to be the Atlantis Eagles? Oh, so that happened first. She said, who's this? And then they said, so I got to read these. Okay, let's start from the bottom. To Layla. One last message, after which all communication between us via this account or any other will cease. We have our own ways of talking, methods that cannot be sniffed or traced. Your previous team made this mistake. They knew the risks. But they were sloppy, left traces of their activity on everything, digital fingerprints everywhere. That will not happen with us. My colleagues tell me the initial meeting went well. They are impressed, if a little wary of the influence your new toy has on you. But they know better than most what it means to live with such a burden. I am curious to know more about this heir of memories epithet. It is not a phrase we have heard in all our decades of research. In a few weeks' time, we will contact you once more. If you are interested in proceeding, follow our instructions to the letter. If you are not interested, or if you break any of our protocols, this will be the last time you hear from us. Take this to heart. The world is sick and getting sicker. The Earth's magnetic field is growing stronger, satellites are falling from the sky, earthquakes are getting more frequent, famines are becoming more and more frequent. And now we have credible reports of a new and deadly virus sweeping through Asia. It can feel like we're living through a Yeatsian nightmare. Mere anarchy is loosed upon the world. In many ways we are. But there is hope. There is a cure. Us. In the past few months, we've come across something that may help us solve our most pressing problems. A message, a very promising message, that may help us reverse the dire course we are on. If you want to be part of the solution, join us. If not, we wish you the best of luck. Nighttime stream, how are you, Brink? She responds, I'm ready. They respond, good. Let's look at the files. English locales of note. Layla, as you traipse about England, Bex and I thought you might want to keep your eyes open for a few things. Assassin bureaus. Or the hidden ones, more accurately. They operated in Roman Britain between the years 100 and 430 BCE. It's not clear why they left, but the final date corresponds roughly to the Roman exodus from Britain, so I imagine their leaving had something to do with the empire's retreat. Mission accomplished or a loss of faith? Not sure. But we do know that it was several hundred years before the hidden ones returned to the island. It may be Basim and Hytham are the first in half a century. From our own archives, I believe there were 6 main bureaus operating in the Roman period. Leicestershire, London, Winchester, York, Essex, Gloucestershire. These won't be the Saxon names, so you'll have to read between the lines. Animus anomalies. Bex noticed these, about 10 embedded in the simulation. They're dense clusters of data that may screw with your ability to navigate Eivor's memories. Approach with caution. We don't know what they'll do if you get too close. They may be harmless, they may induce occipital shock, or wipe your mind. Hard to say. Best to err on the side of hell no. But if you're curious, well, I warned you. Hey, Josh Stapleton, how are you, man? We're playing some Assassin's Creed, and we are outside of the Animus, and we're in a laptop reading background information. I think it's pretty interesting they added COVID to the game. Nothing is good about COVID, but cool they added it in to make it relevant to today's world. Yeah, I thought so too. Pieces of Eden. We don't know if any Isu artifacts you should be looking for specifically, but they're out there, and this was a period where they often cropped up. Norse and Saxon songs and tales speak of them often, so keep your eyes peeled. Especially around Stonehenge. How could that not be an Isu? Are we going to go to Stonehenge? Animus Session Report, 3rd of November, 2014. The transformation of the Order of the Ancients into the Templars as we know them today. It's always been a subject of considerable debate among our ranks. We've operated with the assumption that the Templars themselves hold some or complete knowledge of this evolution, but at present, no concrete historical evidence has ever made it into our hands. What's the hot take now that you're a few hours in? I like it, Brink. It took a bit for it to become an Assassin's Creed game, but once it did, it was like, oh yeah. Straightening shelves in your cold storage, really living it up. Oh, nice, Josh. Well, let me read you stories. What little data we do have is mostly a matter of public record, with some exceptions. It's commonly understood that the origin of the Knights Templar dates back to 1119 CE, and this indeed was the appearance of the public face of the Templars. However, our records attest to the existence of Templar agents at least 2 centuries before this date. In one badly damaged document, An Assassin Contract from Normandy in the mid-11th century, the author makes free use of the term Templar. An earlier letter, this time from a hidden one in the region of modern-day Dorset, circa 978 CE, makes mention of a Templar spy within the ranks of the Brotherhood. From this, we can safely assume that the Templar Order, as an entity distinct from the Order of the Ancients, existed at some point in the mid-10th century. With an aim to expand our understanding of this dark age, one of our agents recently volunteered to delve into his genetic memories to search for further clues to this age-old mystery. Unfortunately, what he discovered was of little use for our purposes. Sean Hastings began the first of his 7 sessions on October 4th, 2014. Which Assassin's Creed game was that? Over the course of the next 3 weeks, he followed various matrilineal and patrilineal lines into the past, focusing on the 9th, 10th, and 11th centuries in search of assassins and or Templars in his bloodline. He found none. Now, of minor interest, however, was the following personage, here noted for the peculiarity of his biography. Ulriker Thorvaldsson, an early 9th century Jute who sailed north from modern-day Denmark with a wooden plank bearing a carving of a map that purported to mark the location of Thor's hammer. Ulriker made it as far as Stavanger before running afoul of a powerful clan there. Ulriker was defeated in battle and enthralled as a slave. He escaped his captivity some 10 years later, returned to Jutland to marry and settle down. The location of Ulriker's map is unknown, and the existence of Thor's hammer, a precursor relic no doubt, remains unconfirmed. Ulriker's ancestors would later sail to England following the Normans' conquest of the island, settling in what is now called Loughborough in modern-day Leicestershire. The irony that a man named Hastings would contain no useful genetic memory data regarding the Norman invasion of England in 1066 was not lost on our dear subject. Still, he retained his usual chipper wit and asked if he might next relive the genetic memories of his grandfather to, quote, give a Nazi a proper bollocking. Hey, Fluxel, how are you, man? Fully recovered from the 24-hour stream. Saturday was a day of rest, Sunday was a day of recovery, and Monday, we were rocking and rolling. All right, let's give my throat a rest here. And Desmond. Let's listen to the strange message first.
I lived, I died, and now I sleep. And in my sleep, I dream. And in my dreams, I see an end to the doom that will grip the earth once again. Find the wolf-kissed. Find the mad one. Find me. And save us all from another death.
This was a strange message broadcast from an unknown source north of the Arctic Circle. The message was broadcast for 9 days and then ceased. Spectrum analysis of the message revealed coordinates to a Norse gravesite in New England. All right, here's one called For Layla. From Sean to Layla.
Layla, thought you might be interested in this. Conversations that Bex and I had with Desmond back in 2012. December, I think. Just candid talks, that's all. We didn't square any circles or write any beat poetry. But he did have some interesting insights into his time in the Animus and what it means to be an assassin. Anyway, have a listen. You might find you and he had similar experiences, so, well, let me know what you think. Unless it's to tell me I sound like a total prat in these recordings. If that's the case, just say nothing. I mean, I did have a slight cold at the time I recorded these. That's probably why I sound odd. Anyway, okay, I'm done anyway, so turn off. Turn off. Oh, it's actually just a button. Sorry, here we go.
Layla, got me on my knees, Layla. Was Desmond Nolan North? Let's find out.
No, come on, Sean. Turn that thing off.
Yes!
Hold on, I like what you said there. I want to get this for posterity. Say it again, nice and loud.
Seriously?
Sure, come on.
That's
if
him.
Nothing else, it'll give me leverage with your old man.
Ah, that's your angle. Nice. What I said was, I wish I hadn't been born into the Assassins. I wish I had chosen this life. Is that good enough?
Sure, but why is that?
Because choice is the central idea of our creed. It underpins everything, right? It's about free will. It's about seeing the evidence before you and saying, yes, this is what I want. Or, no, this isn't for me. But when you're born into a group like this, or any other, like I was, you get mixed signals. You get told over and over again, this is what we believe. These are the rules. This is reality. No deviation. And if you question it, oh, they look at you like you killed a puppy. That's hardly free will. It's a weird irony when free will is your central belief, but nobody wants you to believe otherwise. I don't know how to say it exactly, but I always thought there was something self-destructive about our creed. If free will is the most important moral guidepost we have, we should be free to ignore it. To choose submission, for example. You know what I mean? Like, we should be free to side with the Templars. If it's really my choice, I could do that.
Right. It's almost self-refuting. A democracy could democratically elect a dictator or choose to get rid of democracy altogether. Within our creed is the seed of its own destruction. That's what makes it powerful, I think. And fragile.
Right. The more freedom you have, the more risky it is, you know? Anyway, my dad has mellowed over the years, but he was strict when we lived on the farm. He ran a tight ship. I never got the impression that I was free to choose my path forward. Our creed, our tenets, they were drilled into my head. By the time I was a teenager, I was following these rules out of a sense of duty. This was just what we did.
That happens to a lot of organizations over time. The stagnation sets in, you know? The fundamentalism.
Yeah. Following the rules becomes more important than achieving whatever goal you set out for yourself. And people start to lose sight of the reason the rules exist.
That's called deontology, or a form of it. Following a rule for its own sake and not for the consequences it has.
Yeah, but that feels backwards, doesn't it?
Well, I think so. Following a rule is the easy part. Praying, taking a sip of wine, munching on a wafer. Rituals that give comfort.
But that's just going through the motions. It makes people feel like they're doing something. When the hard work is, well, actually getting off your ass and doing something productive. I think people just want boundaries. Tight boundaries. They want to see the four walls that pen them in.
I don't disagree.
Anything outside that, anything that makes life more complex, that's scary. That's why I envy you. You chose this life. You went through that process and you decided, yes, I believe in this.
Sure. It didn't stop me from being an insufferable know-it-all as a teenager, but I see your point.
I would have loved to have been a know-it-all. I knew nothing. Not until you guys found me. Yeah. It wasn't until I met you, and Bex and Lucy, that I knew. I knew I wanted to be an assassin.
Oh,
Thanks, Des. Come here. Bring it in, bud. I don't normally like touching, but we'll make an exception now.
I am not hugging you.
You sure? Because I smell very nice today.
Can you just turn that off?
Okay. I love that they brought Desmond back. And this is why I love going, especially in these Assassin's Creed games, this is why I love going back through. I know in the last one there was a laptop that you could dig through and find stuff like this. And this is why I love that. Here's Desmond 02.
Hold on, I'll just set this here.
Do you guys record everything we talk about?
Not everything, but you've been using the Animus so much, I thought this was a good chance to learn some things about prolonged exposure.
So I'm your guinea pig?
No, my guinea pigs are all dead. The Animus was too much for them to handle.
Cute.
Can I ask you about the bleeding effect? Any recent flashes? Any memories resurfacing?
Yeah, the usual things. Ghost images of Altair and Ezio a few times a day. Nothing intrusive, just brief moments. They pass quickly, almost without me noticing. Like a figure in the corner of my eye. Or remembering a dream from the night before. I did have one extended hallucination a few days ago. It was Ezio. He was older, around the time he left Cappadocia. He was standing on the deck of a ship, alone. And through him, I could feel an intense regret or guilt. And it felt to me like he'd had a loss of faith in himself, in the creed, like he couldn't keep it up. Couldn't stay true to his ideals. And as I watched him, I thought, is this the moment he decided he was done being an assassin? It felt like it. Anyway, most of my visions have been brief, lasting just a few seconds. They're like complete memories of small moments that appear suddenly out of nowhere, fully formed. It's a strange feeling.
Okay, anything else?
I'm starting to see Connor now, too. Though I hear his voice more often than I see him, I'm sure that will change. Oh, yeah, and yesterday, just before bed, I had a memory of being on a beach in the Caribbean with a bunch of sailors. Or maybe they were pirates. I don't know. No idea.
Huh. We'll look into that. And how do you feel in general?
In general? Well, I feel older, for one. Much older. And it's strangely comforting. I'm collecting the memories and skills and thoughts of so many people. I feel like I've lived a few hundred years or more. Is it possible that if I do this for too long, it'll push my own memories aside? That I'll be everyone but myself after a while?
It's possible. That's called identity substitution. It's happened before, but it's rare. And someone with your background shouldn't need to worry.
My background? You mean someone with my genes? My abilities?
You have Isu DNA, and that lets you see things and do things and withstand traumas that other people can't.
And I can suffer in ways that others can't. That's not something to be proud of.
You mean the apple?
Yeah. It has a pull, Bex. It tugs at my brain. It talks to me. Teases me. Drives me mad. And what I did to Lucy... God damn it. Nothing is worth the damage I did. The pain I caused.
I know. But you're special. That's the point.
I'm not special, Bex. I'm lucky. That's all.
I understand.
We're assassins. It's our creed that makes us different, not our genes, not our blood. Anyone can join us.
That's true. But let's leave that aside for a second. What I want to know is, have you ever had any Isu memories resurface?
Isu memories? I don't think so. I can't even begin to imagine what that would feel like.
I think you'd know if you did. Maybe one day. We might be able to induce something.
Jesus, let's fix the world first, okay? Before we start digging up my ancient ancestors.
Deal.
With my luck, I'll be related to some third-rate Isu like Sisyphus or something.
Way to aim high, buddy.
Hey, you gotta.
I just love that they buried, the work they put into just that, not just writing it, getting Nolan North, getting the other voice actors, recording it. How many people are going to listen? Are going to find and listen to this? It can't be a big percentage, right? Let's check out the messengers. Ooh, Isu Messengers 1. Rebecca, before we meet at the site, I want you to see these. Last week, I reviewed the logs from my time with Bayek and came across some old notes. In the years I explored Cleopatra's Egypt, I stumbled across 6 Isu temples, most of which were buried beneath pharaonic tomb sites. Each temple contained an Isu message clearly meant for one with the ability to read genetic memories. I was the lucky one. I don't believe they were intended for Bayek himself, as he seemed wholly unaware of the messages as they played. They may have been encoded in a way that only someone with an animus could see them. It's been a few years since I last heard these messages, so my memory's foggy, but the notes I scribbled down have a clarity that I trust. Might be something to all this, I don't know. Often I grasp outside of my area of expertise. I'm enthusiastic, but often wrong. Let me know if something else strikes you. Layla. Brink, I love Nolan as well, man. Layers upon layers of reality, each blurring into the next, which is real and which is not. What if none are real? What if everything you know is false? We ran thousands of simulations, searching for the right version, searching for Desmond. Each one of them felt real, but there's no way of truly knowing, is there? Not for sure. Anything can be simulated, and finding the answer could mean erasure. Teasing the assassin Maxim. Nothing is true. Must be careful not to confuse truths with facts, however. A language game you'll always lose. Though we may stumble in our attempts to interpret it, the world, the universe, reality, what have you, it is always out there. I believe that, simulated or no. We can imagine a dozen nested simulations, and each one, on the level of itself, would constitute a full reality. Wolfram, via Conway, suggests the universe is a giant cellular automata. And further, there's a point where the difference between simulated and real is meaningless. If the universe were a simulation, what would it matter? The simulation qua simulation itself would be real, and therefore everything within it would be real within the confines of the simulation. My brain is... Say a scientist were able to simulate pain by inducing only a few neurons to fire, no physical harm. I am in pain, the subject says. No, you only believe you are, says the scientist. This is meaningless, as is this. You thought you were in pain, but you were mistaken. Isu Messengers 2. No surprise, you were designed to have boundaries, after all, and one cannot speak of that which one cannot conceive. The code. Equations that define life. They're nestled deep within every star and every mote of dust. Every second that passes is a word, a symbol. All part of an intricate yet simple language existing within the framework of time itself. It's the one rule which applies to us all, immutable and inescapable. We know this. Humans were the instruments of an earlier species, the Isu. Resist the temptation to say superior. Different. They were better suited to some tasks, ill-suited to others, possessed of a mind that we cannot know. But that does not get us anywhere. What is it like to be an Isu? What is it like to be a boat? The implication that the Isu could read time is interesting, but if humans could read time, would it necessarily be in the same manner and for the same purpose? Whether constructed or evolved, or a little bit of both as we are, we cannot be said to have been built to achieve the same ends. A round disc on its edge is a wheel, on its side, a plate. How we use something can often determine its value and its perceived purpose. Message 3. Break the code, break the node. These walls tell of a tragic story. A story we transcribed on our structures, on our artifacts. A story we couldn't alter. A mystery defying us in plain sight. We tried. Our scholars and scientists, poets and physicists, bright minds, rebellious hearts, they all tried so hard to bring about change. We all failed. None could change what we discovered. The stories written into the walls of these rooms, the reader has no power. He's but an observer. But the author invents the future. The author owns the future. The Toba catastrophe, a supervolcanic event paired with a mass coronal injection, was the beginning of the end for the Isu. It changed the Earth's environment, lowered its available oxygen levels, and generally screwed things up. The Isu never recovered. By our estimations, the last remaining Isu died just a century after the catastrophe. From that point forward, humans, their creation, ruled the roost. The disaster was not unforeseen. Isu scientists had known about their impending doom for years, perhaps decades, before the catastrophe occurred. To protect themselves, they worked feverishly to find a solution. 6 methods they tried, but due to a toxic combination of hubris, political infighting, and bad luck, all 6 failed. The final method proved the most promising and was nearly complete when tragedy struck. It was this method that Desmond Miles revived when he saved the world from a second solar flare in December 2012. The voice laments the compounded failure of their species to save themselves, but the truth is broader than that. They, with Desmond, saved us. Success deferred. Then this message: break the code, break the node. Insistent and very puzzling. Message 4. Linear continuity is a simulation that allows for variations. Now, within linear continuity, there are nodes, choke points, moments where algorithms converge the flows of superposed possibilities to a single moment where only one absolute truth is possible. Paths are fluid, continuous. Nodes are static and changeless. And the wave function collapses the paths into nodes which branch out, again and again and again. Can you feel the wave collapsing, trying to course correct Desmond's act of defiance? The incoming node needs the world to end. The algorithms have been carving the flow of possibilities towards that end for over 100 years now. Collapse the wave. Well outside my area of expertise. Must contact someone who knows this crap better. But what it seems to be saying, the structure of space-time, the universe, is built in such a way that certain events or clusters of events are compelled to occur. A bottleneck through which space-time flows, and one nearly impossible to avoid. There's something about this catastrophe, the one Desmond averted in 2012, that compels it to return, indifferent to our fear or pain. It's a tidal wave, rippling across the sea of space. It crashed once against the dike, and that stopped it for a time, but the sea rears back for another strike, and another, and another, and another one. That gives some clarity to what's happening now, all around us, but it remains unclear how to change it, especially from within an animus, a simulation within a simulation. Message 5. Reality is a mathematical model which gets solved over and over again by the observer. Your thoughts are computations, and they render this world for you to call your own. Not all processors are alike. Different brains produce different realities. The variations go from the subtle to the drastic. Your mind defines how much you can taste, how much you can feel, how much you can understand. Perception defines perspective. We designed you and made sure to engineer your senses so you could perceive just what you needed to. Neither more nor less. There are parts of time we preferred you to remain blind to. It was a necessity. If we could suddenly see time, that wouldn't guarantee the same perception the Isu possessed. Let's speak of time as an entity, if we may. Let's say that time is a perceivable fact in the same way that light is a perceivable fact. The ability to see this fact in no way guarantees a sympathetic view. There are creatures stumbling around this earth that read light differently than we do and for different purposes. Humans see in a well-known spectrum. Roy G. Biv. The sense of color is confined to the 3 cones we possess. Yet nocturnal creatures see with a different scope, for a different purpose. Night stalking, hunting, lurking, they evolved in concert with their needs and are now constrained by them, as are we. Light is only a fact seen askance and used differently by different species. To suggest that we might read time is to imply we have a specific use for time. And another one. And another one. Message 6. The next chapter is unstoppable, and yet the greatest revolutions sometimes originate from the confines of impossibility, do they not? Reality is a simulation. Break the code, and in so doing, escape the inescapable. The Animus was humankind's first unconscious attempt to explain what it couldn't see. Understanding genetic memories, an eye into history. Your Animus is different, as is the mind that imagined it. It could escape the code. It could make that leap and make possible a decision that defies the order of things that are. It's ridiculous to imagine that I could change the nature of reality out there from within the confines of an animus, a simulation within this so-called simulation. But I believe I understand what this voice is telling me. My animus is endowed with the ability to suggest alterations to days long past. from any moment in time, I can extrapolate what might have been. Calculations of time. I'm not confined to what was, but what could have been. Yes, history is real, facts do matter, but from any moment in time I choose within the Animus, I can interrogate the memory. I can ask the world, what if? What if Bayek and Aya had stayed together? What if Kimu had not been murdered? I can suggest these hypotheticals and watch how they unfold. Why would I want to? Well, for knowledge, for a better understanding of what tragedies were avoided? It remains to be seen. I am, in a sense, a reader of the calculations, as the Isu were in days past. Perhaps one day I'll be able to harness this talent to see into the future, to predict, to correct, to avoid. That would be worth something. Whoosh! I am getting my VO rehearsal in tonight. Staff of Eden. Oh, good, there's only one. The Staff of Hermes Trismegus Hermes. Hey, this is that thing in the room. Acquired from the Eagle Bearer Cassandra 2018. That's Assassin's Creed Odyssey. Presumed manufacture date late in the Isu singularity age, about 75 to 100 BCE, 2200 IE. This staff, one of many Isu staves known to us, is first and foremost a medical device with the ability to heal, repair, restore, and rejuvenate organic tissues with unprecedented swiftness. It's been known to extend the life of its bearers well beyond the average human and Isu lifespans, and is presumed to have the ability to resuscitate living creatures in critical or suspended states. It has not been verified if the staff has the ability to resurrect the dead, but this seems unlikely based on its known features. It appears to work by reading and copying its bearer's DNA to ensure perfect replication on a broad scale. It's able to detect erroneous copies and deploy repairs so long as its bearer remains within direct contact. It's been used as a weapon infrequently, possibly by taking advantage of the tremendous power it draws from the Isu's wireless energy lattice. The staff has also acted as a conduit or container for the personality of an Isu called Aletheia. It's not known if this personality is Aletheia's original consciousness or a simulation of the original, though most neuroscientists would call this a distinction without a difference. As of early 2019, the entity known as Aletheia has made no further attempts to contact me. Too bad the hydrate's out of stock. I know, right? I was just thinking of that. I'm about to get some. As yet, my purpose as the so-called heir of memories, as Aletheia has dubbed me, remains unclear. Secure share is, Bink. Locked. My stuff. Oh, look at this. We just got pictures. Have some water. All right. It's our team. And the house. Ooh, look at that one. Look at these shots. Nice. Well, we have thoroughly investigated the laptop. I'm pretty proud of us.
I went through hell to bring you here. It had better be worth it.
I'm not going to talk with you yet. Let's just look at everything else first.
Don't forget to water the plants while I'm under, okay?
I'll add it to the calendar and tattoo it on my leg.
I don't want to get in here yet.
Be nice to sleep in a real bed when this is over.
Is this the only bed? A couch? You freaks. You freaks in the woods.
Feeling okay?
Better. But I'm worried that it could happen again. The two data streams.
I can't promise it won't. I barely understand it myself.
It felt like two minds, fighting over one brain. It hurt like a shotgun to the head.
Right. There's something about this Viking's DNA sample that feels dense, noisy.
Could it be the staff? Interfering somehow?
How do you mean?
My headaches, my temper. They started the day I got that thing.
I hope you're not making excuses for, your friend.
Jesus, no. I'm not.
Sorry. Just take it easy. And if you feel yourself slipping again, let us know.
I'm trying. I really am.
All right. Well, it looks like the next thing to do is to enter the Animus, so I'll leave that for tomorrow. Again, a pretty quick stream, but kind of a nice stream to kind of get some backstory, kind of sit back, relax, chill, and prepare for another day of adventures in the Animus tomorrow. I sure want to say thanks to you guys for hanging out tonight. I do appreciate it. Hey, thanks to Old Man Guido for the sub. 11 months at tier 1. Are you kidding me? I appreciate it. You guys, have a wonderful night. Thank you so much for joining me. I do appreciate it. Take care of yourselves, your family. I love you, and I will talk to you soon. Until then, take care.